so we are totally behind, but that was really good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say linking surveys and big data. I'm going to show you one picture, and that's it. And you can look at the rest of the slides on your own, because I think we've already talked some about that. Then we'll start on the activity. So linking surveys and big data, one slide. This is the most important slide. Well, actually, I'm going to show you two. Okay. This is one of the most important ones. People think big data will kill surveys, and I think that's the wrong way. I think they're like peanut butter and jelly. So the more big data you have, the more surveys you'll want, and the more surveys you want, the more big data you'll have. They work well together. So there's two general models. This is kind of the one Chris talked about last time. Linking big data sources to surveys through like an app or some other system that allows you to link them together. Then you use everything for your research. Here you have a big data source. This is more like the Josh Blumenstock case, where you have some survey data, you link them through this model, and you use the big data source for this imputation. So here, you don't actually care about the big data source. You only care about it insofar as it helps you impute these survey responses. So the fundamental difference here is to what role the big data source plays. In one case, it's used in the research. In another case, it's really only used to amplify the survey. And this is a very general recipe. So Josh's paper was about cell phone data and poverty, but you could use the same trick you can use with any big data source and any survey. So I have an example in here about people who use satellite images and surveys. But like what you should start to think, any digital trace data. So why I think this is so promising is I think more and more digital trace data will be coming online. It's potentially more and more predictive of survey responses. And so this recipe, I think, will become increasingly common. So surveys and big data better together. And you can look through all the slides online. So let's take a quick 5-minute break. Then we'll split you up into your groups and start you running your Turk data collection. Is that?
I already sent the group assignments.
Oh, good. The group assignments are on Slack. We're going to do random groups this time. So yesterday you picked your own groups, right? This time we're going to do random groups again to get you some more new people to talk to. So the goal now is to get your survey on Turk, have lunch, a relaxed lunch while your data is being collected. There's nothing like having your research happening while you're walking around. And then come back and your data will be done. All right? Cool.
Can I check if there are people in group 2?
Yes.
Come see me just really briefly.
Group 2 for today or group 2
For this afternoon.
Okay, good. So, yeah. Group 2, group.
Should we just split up?
Split up into your groups.